actually amazing what can happen actually when you're willing to feel fear, but not let it be a boundary, not let it be something that stops you from living freely. Because it's not like you're just gonna wake up one day and never feel fear again. Fear actually becomes your best friend. Rather than being afraid of fear, you take fear by the hand and live with it in your daily life. An example that I can share from my own life is something that happened recently with the birth of our baby. That a lot of people are afraid of giving birth, and this can be built up into this terrifying imaginary experience, and this imagination causes a lot of contraction physically. So when it actually comes to the time of birth, you're so contracted and terrified that of course the experience itself is traumatic. And this is just one example. I mean, I'm just referring to the birth because it's something that's relatively fresh for me, but it can be like that for in anything, really. But when you're willing to feel the fear, but not take it seriously, not take it to actually mean that this is something to be afraid of. Feel the fear as a sensation, even not call it fear, just feel it as a sensation, as a wave of energy. Without buying into the imagination of the future. Without buying into any labels about the event. And actually there's a possibility for surprise. In my case, with the birth, without buying into that, the fearful images, the fearful stories, the actual event wasn't frightening at all. It wasn't traumatic at all. Sometimes we're just afraid of power, because an event like birth is very powerful. Sometimes there are experiences in our lives which are very powerful experiences, positive or negative, but can be very strong experiences. Experiences that seem to break us open, that again risk our ideas about ourselves. Perhaps you can relate to this in your lives from some experiences of your work, in your relationships, where you prefer to stay safe, stay with the fear, rather than risk being more powerful, acknowledging your unlimited power that you really are. Easier to stay comfortable and safe rather than to risk the unknown. And in the unknown is that power, that surprising power.